Hello, this is your oracle reading for the week of May 11th, or whenever this video finds you, because I do believe in divine timing. For my first deck, I am pulling cards from Denise Linn, the Sacred Forest Oracle. These have beautiful pictures of, they're like winged unicorns, and they are among the trees. So let's see what comes up for this week. What is in the energy? Okay, our first card is Eagle Spirit, Freedom. It also has the number 13 on it. Eagle Spirit invites you onto her back and you dwindle in size so that you can climb on. You hold on to the down beneath her feathers as she soars higher and higher. The forest looks smaller and smaller, yet you can see so clearly as you ascend above the clouds. You have never felt so free. This card indicates that it is time to break free and let your spirit fly. Be daring as you go beyond predictable behavior. Fling your arms up to the heavens in joy. The card can also appear when you have let life or others restrict your freedom. Recognizing this is the first step to reclaiming your power. Don't allow yourself to be trapped by convention or expectations of others. The truth is that you aren't here on this earth to be ordinary, but to step beyond limitations and self-imposed boundaries. You have the ability to choose your life on your terms. Perhaps you aren't always free to create the exact circumstances of your life, but you're certainly able to decide what meaning to give to those situations. Select meanings that empower you, for this is the time to break free. Hold the intent that boundless freedom surges through you, and so it shall. The eagle soars to great heights as much as 10,000 feet and has superb eyesight, allowing her to see from great distances. She can symbolize a need for a larger perspective on life. The spirit of the eagle says this is the time to express yourself. Don't hold back. Choose life on your own terms, and don't be trapped by the expectations of others. So a releasing of energy, a releasing of holding yourself to the expectations of others that you have placed on yourself. So it is time to take the wool off of your eyes and really let go of any expectations that you are holding onto yourself, but are really pressures from society. Mm. Then we have transmutation, the phoenix rising. All right, so after you let go of those limiting beliefs that are holding you back, you are then going to soar like an eagle, 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 into the future. I don't sing for a living, I guess. You can't wonder why. All right, at the edge of the forest rises a mountain. The journey to the top is long and arduous. The path has boulders and landslides that make it difficult to discern what lies ahead. Yet you climb, knowing that something remarkable awaits you. As you finally reach the top, you peer over a boulder to see a large pyre. An old, tired phoenix comes into view, his wings dragging, only to heave himself into the fire. The flames leap higher and higher. As they die down, out of the ashes arises a renewed phoenix, with bright colors that outshine the sun. He looks directly at you with fierce intensity. before soaring off to the mountain top. Ooh, I have chills. Your life is changing, perhaps in ways that you didn't expect, but it is wildly wonderful. Transmutation is the act of changing from one state of being or one element into another. The phoenix is legendary for his transmutation in fire. In the flames, he is reborn, leaving behind his old and tired self to become a passionate, wild, and free bird. Something that you might have thought would never change is changing into something amazing. It's not an ending, but it's a shiny, new, bright beginning. Situations that seemed lackluster are transmuting into fabulous opportunities. Release expectations and limited thinking, for things are not as they seem. The spirit of the phoenix says a big change is at hand in your life. What feels like an ending is really a beginning. Rising out of the flames and ashes, you are entering a new cycle. Even if life seemed murky in areas, this is only the clearing before a rebirth. Hang in there. The best is yet to come. All right, we're going to do one more of these. Oh, already coming out. Oh, here we go. Tying in with the same theme, new beginnings. Daffodil Fairy. You feel a tap on the shoulder, and in a flash of yellow, you see a daffodil fairy fly by you. In a high, sweet voice, she says, "The best is yet to be." Sounds just like the other card. It's time for a new beginning. With glee, you race after her into the forest. Life goes in cycles. Just as spring follows winter, a new cycle is beginning in your life. In the phases of the earth, the plants die in the fall so that there can be new birth in the spring. It's the universal dance of death and rebirth. There's a time to end and begin, and this is the close of one cycle and the beginning of another. We associate the daffodil with spring as it is one of the first flowers to emerge after the snow. Its shape echoes the feeling of trumpeting in the new season. Its colors suggest vitality, radiance, and sunshine. The appearance of this card brings a message to wipe the slate clean. It's time to release the old and start again. It can be difficult to release familiar routines, situations, or relationships when they no longer empower you. However, your higher self encourages you not to cling to the old, but to set sail into new waters. If you find yourself afraid to let go, the Daffodil Fairy urges you to face your fear and allow yourself to stretch in a new direction. The Creator is at your side, and wonderful opportunities will be born in your life. Wholeness occurs when you can say yes to both endings and beginnings. The spirit of the Daffodil Fairy says, it's time to start a new project or new life cycle. Life force and vitality are emerging. Release that which doesn't serve and support you. Make way for a new start. Success is at hand. Okay, now I'm going to pull a few cards from Doreen Virtue's Magical Unicorn cards. It feels like. You know, it's funny. I didn't even realize that they both have the, wait, that's the same one. Is that the, yeah, that's what I thought. They both have a unicorn theme going on. So be your own unicorn. All right. I'll have to look up the symbolism of a unicorn. Could be a spirit animal for some of you. All right, here we go. Our first card is love. I feel this is really for self-love. So the answer that you're seeking is love. This card wants you to know the simple yet powerful answer that you seek. It's love, pure love, divine love, healing love. You can heal your current situation by acting more lovingly toward others. You can also tell them, I love you. Even holding a loving feeling toward another person is a powerful way to heal them and the relationship. You can send someone, you can send love to someone who's in need by seeing or feeling love coming from your heart and going to the other person. You're also called upon to teach others about love. You can do this in many ways. You can talk, write, or sing about it. You can draw, take pictures, or paint a picture that shows love. You can make someone laugh to open their heart or inspire them with your own example of living a life of love. This card may also mean that another person really loves you but doesn't know how to show you or tell you these feelings. Remember that not everyone is comfortable with strong feelings. Compassion is a part of love, which means being open to other people's differences. Now, for me, I still feel like this is also leading into self-love. So letting go of those feelings if I want to say abandonment, maybe I'm supposed to say abandonment, but I was thinking sabotage. So letting go of any feelings of abandoning yourself or self-sabotaging, feeling like you're not good enough. So I would love yourself first and foremost, because that will lean into you being able to give love to others. And you're also being a role model for those of you that, for those people that observe you. So, for example, if you're a mother, if you're a father, if you're an aunt, if you're, a friend, right? And you are showing that you really have a genuine care and love for yourself, that bleeds out, that shows to other people. And I think that's super important this week. So show yourself some love, people. And then it's always good to get love from a friend. So also show love to friends and family. Maybe be a little extra nice to a coworker you may not particularly care for. All right. Imagine, what would you see, feel, think, and hear if your wish came true? Okay, what would you see, hear, feel if your wish came true? So you have a burning desire on your heart that you are hoping comes to life. Anybody else have to sing the alphabet in your brain? Just figure out where your particular letter is that you're looking for. All right, what would you see, feel, think, and hear if your wish came true? When you imagine your dream coming true, you help make it happen. This card asks you to think of a wish that you really want and imagine that it has come true. Next, close your eyes and notice how your body feels while you think about your wish. How do you feel? Excited, happy, nervous, or some other way? Do you feel tingles anywhere in your body? What else do you feel? Now notice what you see when you imagine your wish coming true. What people, colors, and things do you see? What do you see yourself doing as your wish comes true? What else do you see? Then listen for any words that you hear in your mind. Those are clues. What do you hear? What do you think it means? And at this point, focus on your thoughts as you think about your dream. Do you have any ideas? Anything else that comes to mind? When you imagine your dream coming true and notice all your feelings, thoughts, words, and visions, you help make it happen. This is the power of the human imagination. It's sometimes called faith. You may be surprised when your wish comes true in a better way than you think. Let yourself see all sorts of wonderful dreams and wishes and have faith that they'll come true in ways beyond your imagination. Now, what I'm going to say is this is really manifestation, right? You're thinking about what you want to call into your life. You're imagining it as if you already have it. So you're creating your reality in your current 3D. And you are also putting the feelings. Feelings evoke, not evoke, emit their own energy, and you are calling, you're raising your vibration to match the frequency of what it is that you're trying to call in. All right. I'm not loving this Doreen Virtue set of cards, to be honest. We are going to switch things up. I'm going to do like another card or two and then wrap this up. All right, I'm back to Rebecca Campbell. Here we go, 2 cards. Rebecca Campbell, this is the work your light. Oracle card deck. Work your light. Okay. So, Council of Light, your divine team is with you. All right, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. The Council of Light is a team of benevolent beings who are here to assist the raising of consciousness on the planet. They are here to help you achieve your soul mission and are guiding you every step of the way. However, because we live in a world where free will reigns, they cannot help you without your permission. If you would like their assistance, it's time to ask them. Now, this was someone reminded me of this week, that they cannot intervene, that you have to ask for their help. And ironically, I asked for help last night, and I usually have really vivid and crazy dreams, but I did not. But I woke up, and in the quiet state of mind that I was still in, I was able to get some downloads, and I got the answers that I was hoping for. So ask and ye shall receive. Just got to have trust and you got to have faith. They can help with all kinds of requests. Nothing is too big or too small. Think of them as your personal team of helpers in the spirit realm. They are willing and ready to step in and get to work. What would you like help with? What tasks would you like to delegate to them? The Council of Light is a team of ascended masters, light beings, angels, and guides devoted to the rising of earth and all humanity. If you are a light worker, it is from them that you receive your personal mission. Like a spirit world United Nations, they want to thank you so much for doing this work and devoting your life to uplifting this planet. Pray to them for clarity and guidance regarding your personal mission. Put in your request and let them get to work. There is no task too big. If you want to work your light activation, you can place your hand on your heart and repeat after me. Council of Light, I am ready to receive your help for fulfilling my personal dharmic mission. Thank you for guiding me with clarity every step of the way and for sending me helpers and experiences that delight my mind, body, and soul. One of the things that I asked for at my Reiki share last Tuesday was clarity, and I love that the universe is answering my request because I'm seeing the word clarity everywhere, and that was also part of like the messaging that I got this morning. And our last card for this week, or whenever you are seeing this video, because again, I do believe in divine timing. You are seeing this when you are meant to. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. The ever unfolding rose. I was also just working in one of my spiritual courses, and they said that the rose is the hurts. It has the most healing properties out of all the flowers, something along those lines. It's like the most angelic flower, the rose. Cracked opening. It's happening for you, not to you. Okay, so it is happening for you, not to you. The only thing I don't like about this book is they are broken up into weird little categories. I'll find it. There we go. The challenge of life is to keep your heart open when you most want to close it, to let life crack you open, to open through hurt and loss, to allow what is falling away to truly fall away. Being human is a courageous act. A life well lived is full of losses and tragedies, as much as triumphs and adventures. Wherever you find yourself at the moment, life is coaxing you to keep your heart open no matter how much it hurts, to continually unfold, to let life crack you open. Perhaps you are going through a difficult time right now. Instead of cursing the difficulty, see it as a blessing. To open yourself up to the truth that perhaps, as hard as it may be, life is happening for you, not to you. And one day, in the not too distant future, you may just bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open because the world needs you open. Now is the time to go gently, to treat yourself like a tender, sweet baby, to wrap yourself in a blanket and trust that the mother has you cradled in her arms. The seas may not all be smooth sailing, but you are safe and you are held. One day, not too far from today, you will look back at the transformation and be blown away by the poetry of life. Everything is going to be okay. All right, so it looks like you are going to be letting things go, letting expectations be released. Once you do that, you're going to be transmuting into the beautiful, fiery phoenix that you are, that you have inside of you. There's one more card I found. Yep, and that's going to lead to new beginnings. You're supported by your divine counsel. And then you're going to unfold like a rose from a bud to its beautiful bloom. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a beautiful week. Take care now. Also, follow me on Aligned and Abundant LLC on Instagram and simply Aligned and Abundant on Facebook. I'm also going to drop my subscription for my newsletter in the show notes below. Catch you later.